Colt and I are back down here again. Haven't been able to get out doing much fishing. Trish and I wound up buying a house and been busy with the 4th, holidays, work, and all that stuff. So I tried a few times. I'm going to add a little short clip of me and my son down fishing. Say hi, Colton. Hello. Down fishing, but I didn't have lights, and I bought a new camera. It's called a Tacticam fisheye, and it just didn't work as I had hoped. The buttons on it kind of quit working and stuff. But so I returned it. I got a GoPro Hero 9 now. But first I'm going to try is look for a little bit more fresher bait. I brought some bait that I didn't have a chance to go catch fresh, so I got frozen bait for catfish. That works, but not the best. First thing I'm going to do is do a high-low rig with some worms on it, and I got 3 hooks and just some worms, and see what happens there. It's a good way to kind of gauge what the water's doing and where the fish are kind of hiding out at. It's been so hot lately, I don't know how deep they are now. You know, they probably won't be up in the shallow. They'll probably be out kind of deep, so we'll see what happens. So we got one cut bait, and this guy, we found him, nice Mormon cricket, just on a Carolina rig. Usually these Mormon crickets work pretty good if you want to grab a hold of it. Some people tend to be a little bit spooked by them. I think they're awesome. So, you know, catches fish, a bug, perfect. We like it. So we're gonna throw him out there since I stole my son's fishing pole. That's just because it's fun for me. Wing that guy out there a little ways, see what happens. Finally here.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, we got us a fishy on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, there's a fish. This one was on the Mormon crickets. I thought I seen it go down. He ain't very big, Colton. I can just drag him up. Yeah. Look at that. Cute little channel cat. Little male. He's been on the spawn bed. I can see him discuss right there. But what I like to do, especially with the first fish I catch on a trip, is take the hook out for one. Then you can watch the hook. I like to go ahead and release the first one at least. Kind of, I think it's good karma. Now we got to re-rig up with another Mormon cricket. We're going to throw 2 of these fellers on. Don't know why, but they sure seem to like them. Cool thing is bait is just walking around on the ground. Not as many as there normally is, but ah, there's one. What? They're kind of gross looking little buggers, but fish like them, and that's all that matters to me. Doesn't that just look appetizing? I'd eat it. But that is a morsel. I'll make sure the hook's exposed. off my light. So that's one little channel cat. Now we just need to get some bigger ones. But I don't care. Fish is a fish. Even if we don't catch nothing. I enjoy being out here doing this. I'm hoping this is recording all right. A little harder at night. But we'll get her figured out. Practice makes perfect. Got all these homemade rod holders with the railroad stike and pipe clamps out of PVC pipe. Got some of my dad made years ago. I just made that one a couple years back. I don't use them as much as I used to, but especially when I'm sturgeon fishing, I use them. All right, back to fishing. That one hit hard. He just took it and slammed it. Yeah, he's pulling pretty good. I think it's decent. Didn't even have my camera. Ooh, he just pulled some line. Yeah, a little flathead, what he is. That's a nice little channel. Look at that guy.
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, it is. Oh, see all that bleeding right there has been on spawning pads coming off. All that right there has been on, they're on spawning pads. Yeah, that's a nice flathead. Damn nice flathead. Here we go. I didn't get much of it on video, but 24.15 flathead right there. Look at him. He's a nice looking fish. 38 inches long. We're gonna go ahead and get him back in the water though. Been out for about not quite a minute, but I don't like leaving them out too long, especially this size. But took a couple good runs on us, couldn't get video, but that's all right. At least caught another nice flathead this trip. Always thankful when you get one because you just never do know. Pretty fish. Look at that monster. Got a lot of sturgeon today, but that's just a beautiful fish. There he goes. So if anybody, my first 3 videos all have been out of a boat. I wanted to do some bank fishing this weekend, so I didn't bring the boat down with me. Partly because it's grounded at the moment. Took it up to a reservoir and it decided not to work. That was an 1.5-hour drive, but we had a great time. We swam with kids and Trish and I had a lot of fun. It was a good time playing in the water, walking underwater with rocks and whatnot. But I figured, why not do a bank fishing just in case somebody out there that thinks I don't know how to catch a fish from the bank and been in my boat. Well, that was a 24-pound flathead. We've caught 2 channels of a decent size so far tonight. We've been here 4 hours, something like that. So far it's coming out pretty good. gonna go and do the best thing there is to do in the mornings, and that's make some coffee. Gotta have your coffee. See how I camp cup of noodles? MREs. Perfect. Some people probably don't think so, but I don't mind eating them. Kinda. Not necessarily, they're not like something I'm gonna go seek, but out doing this, don't have to cook. Much easier. The only thing I got to cook is coffee. And that is absolutely vitally important. I'm not sure about them weirdos that don't drink coffee like Colton. You don't drink coffee. It's weird. You know, we just set things up. It's one thing I look forward to every spring before I've been cooped up in the house all winter long. Going down, going to the river, go stirring fishing and making coffee, and sitting there on the river watching a pole, drinking a cup of coffee. I find it about as peaceful and relaxing as get. But I guess you can also enjoy your morning energy drink like lots of people do. Some people's got to have them. I got these little stove, my little cook set. I've had it for a few years. They go everywhere with me. There's lots of meals just like this. You know? Waters. Of course, the coffee. I usually go get fresh ground coffee, grind it in the store. You know those little spots you can grind it in the store when I do this, but I forgot to do that before I left town, so this is what I get. Folgers isn't bad though. It does the trick, so I don't mind. Let's give Colt some extra water bottles. What do we need in here? Now if I can figure out what Colton did with my lighter. Alright, we got our lighter now. Yeah. Burn, baby, burn. I remember when they started putting the aroma seal on these cans. There we go. Get that to perk a little bit, and then put it in my French press. That's the best way to make coffee out here, not them those perking pots, you know, a lot of people use. Oh, I like my French press. It seems to work a lot better. You don't have to have it boil for ever, and it's scalding hot. But yeah, Gotta have the morning coffee. I get kind of cranky if I don't. Honestly. And I always have my coffee cup. Got this one at family reunion. Oh, 6 years ago, something like that. 5 years. And I use it for this. I'm sure nobody really cares, but you know. It's just about like talking to yourself. Sometimes it just don't make a lot of sense. It is awful pretty down here. I think tonight we might try over here. Possibly. We'll see. See what the night conspires. This is one of the best parts. French press coffee, got rods re-rigged, rebaited. Pour some fresh coffee. Hot. Ah, that's good. Then I found this little feller down here. Somebody looks like a homemade frog plug. Top water. That's kind of cool. Don't know if they worked or, I mean, shoot, it might work. I think it's kind of interesting though. Just found it laying down here on the ground. But sit down here and talk about the meaning of life with Colton. Oh shit, that sucked. While he's up there working on making breakfast, I don't cook. Out doing this. That's what my MREs and cup of noodles are for. I enjoy cooking. I do a lot of cooking at home. But out fishing like this, not this guy. Might be a little early in the day to get this big a bait thrown out there, but half a bluegill, triple 10-aught triple threat hook from Whisker Seeker, Demon Dragon on a 4-ounce sinker, Carolina rigged. We'll see what she catches. Hopefully we'll catch a big one, but if not, we'll give this a try for a few hours. If not, we'll try something else. Might be a little early in the day for something big, but you never know. There might be a monster out there prowling around or gonna try to prowl around. We'll see what happens. What? I don't care. Just don't complain that you're wet. Let's see here. Let me get my little rod holder dug down in here and used these for years. This was one that my dad made a long time ago. We used to use them for salmon fishing on. They work pretty good. Salmon fishing from the bank. Rods usually slide in and out of them pretty good because them things can really slam down a rod. That's fun. We're gonna try that this fall. We're gonna go down to Confluence and troll. See if I can't get something. I'd like to, but we shall see. You never know what can go down. Well, let's see what this monster bait will do. There might be a big feller out there trolling around. It'd be cool. Here you go. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go, Aiden. This you're gonna like. Cup of noodles. Your least favorite, well, almost least favorite. They're not the beef, but it's going into a minnow trap. See if we can't catch minnows with a cup of noodles. We forgot dog food or any. We don't got a lot of bread, so we'll throw a cup of noodles in the vegetable pack and see if we can't catch some shiners or mainly shiners. So. This is how cold when I do it, when it's 103 degrees out here, nothing's biting. Watch the deadliest catch in the AC. Yeah, it's too darn hot to be sitting out there on the riverbank right now, unless you're out playing on the water.
There's not going to be any warning.
Not much bites in this kind of temp anyway, so sit and cool off till it's tight. There we go. Took long enough today. A little channel cat. We actually caught him on some carp we caught a little bit ago. My minnow trap with a cup of noodles in it. And a nice little channel cat. That wasn't cool.
I got the pole.
Yeah, look at that. Good eating size channel. You ever wonder what goes bumping through the night while you're on the river? Well, I'm about to show you. Mormon crickets, Colton's nemesis. Apparently they're as scary as a creepy clown standing in an abandoned house wanting you to come in, I guess. I mean, it's just a cricket. Technically they're not even a cricket, but it's just a bug. It's gonna eat me. Good morning. We're gonna show you the coolest flathead catch ever. We left our little minnow trap out overnight, and it's over here. I'm going to show you what we found in it. Now we pulled surprisingly quite a few little carp, just a bunch of little small baby fry carp, which was kind of neat. So it gives me an idea when they've spawned out, gives me an idea when these flathead have spawned out, and naturally there was some bass. We obviously, as soon as we found those, we put them back in the water. I ain't keeping those or ain't do anything like that with those. Oh, that's over here. I just throw it back in and clean that off. If you just throw it in and pull it back out, it'll clean a lot of that gunk off. And I just pull it back out. Okay. Set the coffee down. Here we go. Let me find him again.
Oh,
So be super gentle with him, because the last thing I want to do is harm him. But look at this guy.
I don't even want to touch him. He looks like a little tadpole.
He does look like a little tadpole. It's a little flathead. You can see his little tiny itty bitty whisker on there.
That's crazy that you get that small.
Look at that. But my hands are wet and everything, so I ain't gonna harm him. I do have an idea of how to handle little fish like that. I've done aquariums for a long time and stuff, so I could even take this guy home and raise him if I wanted to, but that is not something I want to do. Isn't that cool?
Like a little leech.
Just tiniest little guy. He's only a couple weeks old, I bet. Digging around, trying to get everything out of this trap, make sure I didn't leave anything in there alive. There is another little flathead, even smaller baby flathead, which is kind of cool knowing they're all spawning out. You know, they're surviving. Who knows how many of these actually survive, but I'm sure plenty do. That was just flashlight. Go, Caden.
Put it over by your jacket.
No. All right. Caden caught one on his new pole. I don't have any lights with me, so I'm not videoing a whole heck of a lot, but we do need to get a little bit of video. But he got one. We pulled the crawdad trap, had about 6 or 7 crawdads in it. So when I'm standing here holding the flashlight over the top of him while he fights this catfish, be his second one for this year. I haven't got a chance to get him out much. But brand new pole he got for his birthday. First time out with it. Yeah. How's it feel, Caden? Okay, swing it around to your right. Swing it to your right, to your right. There you go.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a little feller. Okay, hang on. Don't pick him up yet. Hold the flashlight. Hold it right on that fish. Walk backwards. We're gonna do this crazy way. There you go. Keep the light on the fish. I need the light on the fish. Light on the fish. You're putting it on the boat. Okay. Ah, we got it in the boat. Okay. There we go. Look. Let me see the light. Now let me see the smile. Say, yeah, got it.
Yeah, got it.
That's a pretty one. Yeah, look at that. Okay, go ahead and put your pole back in the holder. Go ahead and put the pole back in the holder. You can just put it the one next to you, or that one works too. Heck yeah, good job, bud. You want to pick him up? Here. I'll get the grippers in him. You want to hold the flashlight for me?
He thinks he's swimming. You're not swimming.
All right. Take the fish. Let me take the flashlight. Hold it up. Look at me and smile.
Ew, swimming.
Go ahead and grab it by the tail. Just grab it by the tail. Reach down there and grab hold of that tail. Can't get you that way. Grab that tail. Turn it sideways. No, there you go. That's a little better. All right. So Colton's up here freaking out over these Mormon crickets. They're not that bad, but apparently that is. Look at the size of that beetle. Isn't that cool? But yeah, they're starting to come out pretty good. But I don't think they're horrible. I said I don't think they're horrible.
What?
Crickets.
I know, there's like 18.
Everywhere.
How do you like the crickets, Colton?
I don't like them. They scare me.
See? It's just a cricket. See, look at that little feller.
Find them one with a stinger and then look at it. Then they'll be like, ah! That stinger's like 3 inches.
Just pick one up. One time, Colton. One time.
$20 if you do.
One time on camera. Come on.
Right here.
One time on camera, Colton.
That's one with the stinger. Pick it up.
No, I'm not picking one up. No, look at how big that stinger is.
Just pick him up. He can't sting you. The stingers don't sting.
I don't believe it. Why would they give him a stinger if they don't sting?
It's to attract their mates.
Dude, there's another stinger.
They don't sting you.
They stick it in the ground. Why wouldn't they stick it in me?
They're not good. They don't. See, look.
Here's one without a stinger. Right here.
See?
Pick it up.
See that thing there? Look, no. No.
There's 2 of them right here, dude.
See, now he's running. No. Come on, Colton. Pick one up. Is Colton's theory about the Mormon crickets.
Picking up a Mormon cricket is like walking towards a haunted house and seeing a killer clown in the doorway, and he turns around slowly and walks into the house, and you follow him. I am not doing it. They're like 3 inches long. Not touching them. Into that.
I can't say much. I mean, I won't touch a
Caterpillar.
I can't say I won't touch a caterpillar or a snake. So I mean, go over here in the light. There we go. A little bit of light on the situation. He's scared of the crickets. I won't touch a caterpillar, like those little fuzzy woolly booger things. They'll eat you. I'm telling people, they won't believe me. They will eat your darn arms off. I hate them. They're disgusting. It's like a snake. It's gross. But so I guess I can't say much, but it's fun to poke fun at him about it.